Welcome to this review of Synchrony Bank's financing options for Rooms to Go. If you're thinking about financing your furniture purchase through Rooms to Go, you've probably come across Synchrony Bank. I'll walk you through my personal experience with the process, including applying for credit, reviewing the terms, and using the financing for my purchases. First, let's talk about the website. Synchrony Bank's interface is pretty straightforward, but it might not be the most user-friendly if you're not familiar with applying for credit online. The application process can be a little confusing, especially if you're not used to financial terminology. I'll walk through the steps to give you an idea of what you'll see. When you apply for financing through Synchrony Bank, you'll need to provide some personal information, including your social security number and income details. After submitting your application, you'll either get approved immediately or get a decision later. In my case, I was approved fairly quickly, but it's important to note that credit decisions can vary. The next thing you should know is about the interest rates. They aren't the lowest around, so you'll want to pay close attention to the terms before accepting the offer. While the promotional financing options can seem enticing, like no interest for a set period, if you don't pay off the full balance in time, you'll end up paying a high interest rate retroactively. It's important to be careful with these types of offers. When you actually make a purchase of Rooms to Go, the financing is applied to your account, and you'll have the option to make monthly payments. Synchrony provides several payment plans, so you can choose the one that fits your budget. However, I did find that the website didn't offer as many flexible payment options as some other credit providers. Another thing to consider is the customer service experience. While I didn't have major issues, I did have to reach out to them for a clarification on my payment plan. I found the customer service representatives to be helpful, but response times were slower than I would have liked. Many useful links you can find in the description. Overall, my experience with Synchrony Bank for Rooms to Go was generally positive, but it's not without some drawbacks. The approval process was relatively quick, and using the financing for a large purchase was convenient. However, the high interest rates on certain plans, the complexity of the application, and the lack of more flexible payment options make me hesitant to recommend it for everyone. If you're considering using Synchrony Bank for financing through Rooms to Go, I suggest thoroughly reading the terms and conditions before committing. Make sure the monthly payments fit within your budget, and that you understand the interest rates. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Your support helps me bring more honest reviews like this one to you.